Security camera catches thief, breaking it down after breaking into a California business. Professor just spent the entire class showing off all the hogs he caught over the weekend. Enjoying our time at the beach by reading. My dad building a sand sun temple and explaining the backstory of it to random strangers. What do you eat to cut weight, bro? Bro, whatever my mum is cooking. You beat your meat to not safe for work. I beat mine to abstract ideas like success. We are not the same. My nuts couldn't itch at a worse time. Change with her. Never replace her. Why I bought Diamond and Pearl. You get no witches. You're right, I don't get witches. I have a very lovely girlfriend of 15 years. Bulldog dad protects his tadpoles. 2 a.m. edgy boy. Very attractive lady. I'm a man. You're beautiful. John doesn't care. Wearing this to Comic Con tomorrow. Enters the crowd of people. Does some weird stuff. Refuses to elaborate further. Leaves. So there's this lion named Neo, who has the largest mane I have ever seen on a lion. He's the main character. I don't care anymore. I mean, I rarely drink, so it makes sense. This dude found the stick. For 3 years, my dad and his buddies have been building a boat from mostly salvaged parts. Today, they launched in matching t-shirts they made for the event. Mums and daughters, fathers and sons. Let's put him into a cannon. Fun fact, the creators of Barbie and Hot Wheels were husband and wife. If you can't handle me when I'm broke, you don't deserve me when I've got $60. Bro is 5'4". Lol, I'm 4'11", bro. Chad. Bro's got no argument. You're not in a relationship because you're constantly rejected. I'm not in a relationship because I've never spoken to a woman. We are not the same. Doesn't have a phone, so he has to use the microwave for the alarm. A guy behind the counter at Home Depot looked like he was having a bad day, so I told him he would be cuter if he smiled. You literally saved him from ending it. Bro was playing Dark Souls 3 in the Midwest emo basement DIY show. Do not ignore the background. Adjust with reality. Bro just exposed himself for browsing the femboy sub. I don't see a problem with that. Big guy comes into my Starbucks for 3 to 6 hours every day and holds a cigar in his mouth while he works. The Wizard of Oz had some wonderful quotes. How can you talk if you haven't got a brain? I don't know, but some people without brains do a lot of talking, don't they? 2 guys and a bulldozer on site to dislodge a ship stuck in the Suez Canal. She left me because of my poor English, but I doesn't care. I am Bonnie. If you don't know who Bonnie is, check out Five Nights at Freddy's. Russian man gets stabbed in stomach. Doesn't even flinch, then knocks out attacker. Still no idea how Twitter works. Homeless addict gets clean and attains a computer information systems degree with a 4.0 average. This is the kind of news the boys want to see. Shout out to our cool fan Ian. He turns 11 today. He does not like the spotlight. Handsome Filipino priest. Only Jesus deserves a fan club. My 20 female boyfriend, 20 male, embarrasses me with his Crusader Pepe jacket everywhere we go. Are you training this hard to impress me? No. One day I'll be like you. Only men can understand this. Women have to deal with pregnancies, periods, and menopause. What do men have to deal with? Women? A bald eagle lands on a Native American dude at a ball game. Started out cleaning other people's airplanes. Now I'm cleaning my own. None of this would have been possible without crypto. Forever grateful. Unfortunately, the gym can't change the face. The gym can definitely change your face. It's just losing weight. Incredible work, brother. Showed my wife. She was not impressed. Can I get some love? Actually, I don't relate to Patrick Bateman at all. I think that he's not a very nice person. Cap. He's literally me. Me and the boys 10 years later. Anime Bobby's expert. Meme historian. Okay, well I already know which one I would be. Former child. Not safe for work historian. This guy picked up a confused 16-year-old dog from the shelter so he wouldn't die alone. This is actually a really good idea. When I was graduated from college, I started an online lingerie store and all of my friends laughed at me. Later, I am married to one of my buyers who buys big bras. I met my wife on MySpace in 2006. Oh, the memories. Since my comment, she cheated. I'm divorced now, but I was able to save my money, got my credit score to 841, and yesterday bought this bad boy. Thank you for cheating. Shout out to the people who drive the garbage trucks. You guys rock and don't get enough recognition. I noticed I already had most of the stuff, so I decided I would just buy the shirt to complete it. Wanna do me a huge favor? My phone bill is $122 if you can cash up for me, and then I will come over and do anything anything to you? What do you look like? Oh, you don't look disabled, so get a job and pay your own goddamn bills. Great response from this pizzeria owner. 1 star. Seriously? Not open on a Saturday night? How do people give reviews if they haven't been to a place if it's shut? Like, this shouldn't even be possible. Yeah, sorry about that. I care about my employees and let them go home to see their families for Christmas. I appreciate the 1-star review that will only make it harder to feed my family. Another jack dude in the resort gym this morning. Head nod. Saw him at breakfast with our families. Head nod and what's up, bro? Ran into them again at the beach. Head nod. Wife. Who is that? Me. No clue. Just a dude from the gym. So I bought myself my first car today, all by myself, after months of saving, and I am nothing but proud of myself. It's not the most fancy thing in the world, but it's something that gets me from point A to point B, and that's all that matters. Here is one little girl that won't grow up hating men or becoming a feminist. You guys can thank me later for my contribution. I love my little 2-year-old girl. 3.5 years ago, I was paralyzed from head to toe on life support. I was told I would not walk again without aid. Today, I ran for the first time since then. It's not pretty, but it's a start. PETA once blocked me for inviting them over to grill some steaks. My black son sold N-word passes to his white friends, and he made almost $1,000. I would do the same. Paid in full. Thank you, Jesus. I cannot be trusted with free will. No way, she actually did it. Wife with the best early B-Day present ever in history. Love you, honey. She put a urinal. I wouldn't like this personally, but yeah, if you're, I'm happy for you, Kevin. When my sarcastic joke was too advanced that someone actually thought I was dumb. My girlfriend. Yeah, this is just a gross meme. Pete Campbell, from Mad Men's actor, shaving part of his hair for the role to give his character a receding hairline. My neighbor's kid in my backyard. Vengeance. The 4 horsemen of genuinely good humans in real life. Is there honestly any better feeling than hearing your dog's wee paws tapping off the floor after you shout their name to come see you? I think not. In The Return of the King, Sam's daughter at the end of the movie was played by Sean Astin's real-life daughter, Ali Astin. I won first place in my special Olympic tournament ever. Super proud of what I did. Important question. Which of these is a dad bod? I think a dad bod would be from 5 to 6. I just acquired this nearly 200-year-old Bible, 1832, for $10. Wow, that's cheap. Absolutely horrendous crowd. These guys deserve better. Completely shredded. After seeing his son bullied online, a father built a safe Minecraft server, now home to 17,000 autistic children, giving them a place to play, connect, and feel accepted. He looks like Jack Black. I'm taking a bath. This man is doing exactly what he wants, exactly how he wants. Change is possible, even if it takes time. When I was younger, Asian men couldn't legally marry white women. Now look at me, I married a white guy. Vandalism. No problem, I can adapt. Sold to Alan Stillwell. I wish all my sperms a very pleasant Memorial Day. Dad, you are 46. Can you please stop talking in memes? Oh no, cringe. Uncle, I want to give you a certain type of job. Not a good job. Well, a very good job, but not the job Uncle wants. I don't need any job. I do real estate business. I look like Justin Bieber. He really thought he could just put 2 pictures of Bieber and we wouldn't notice. 2004, trying to take a MySpace photo while no one was at home. To become a Chad, I must become an alpha life. Eat raw meat, take cold showers, and get laid every night. Son, being a true Chad is not having the strongest jawline, the best genes, gender, nationality, anything. The true Chad is the everyday man, the person that will help others just because they can, the one who will not bend over when life gets difficult, the one who doesn't blame others or stays in the past. It's someone who can say, I can and I will. It's someone who never gives up. How are you, man? Who are you? I'm sex man. You're girls or boy? When the teacher kicks you? Lol, 44 likes. Thanks, guys. 44 likes and you could edit the comment. People don't like it when people edit and say, thanks for the likes, so I did not do it. Yo, anyone else notice that I look identical to Broly from Dragon Ball Z? My wife just said, what's this stick in the trunk of your car? It's my stick. What kind of question is that? It's a sword. It's your sword. You poop your pants. I poop my shirt. We are not the same. Luke, this is made for 13 plus. Me, an 11-year-old. I'm gonna pretend I didn't see that. Hey, protect this man at all costs. No need. Woman named 2020's most beautiful face in the world. She's attractive, but not as beautiful as my wife. She is 66, just getting her pension. Did you know that you're probably picking up snails wrong? You shouldn't lift them straight up, as this can cause mental collapse, which can cause the snail a very painful death. You should gently slide them until they detach from the surface, or poke them until they contract into the shell and then lift them up. Do men still find this stuff to be cool? Be me, 23 female student. Why do men find this stuff to be cool? Be me, 23 university student. Get a call from mum about dad being in a hunting accident. Rush home the next day. Mum is crying and so are siblings because it was a bear attack. After a week, we finally get get to see him. He's overjoyed to see us, but not fazed about what happened to him. Turns out, him and 3 of his hunting buddies were attacked by a grizzly bear, but luckily no one passed. His friends also visit because everyone's at the same hospital. They call him the Slayer of Bears because my dad landed the last blow. He almost passed, and they are all cheering as if it was the coolest thing that ever happened. Probably won't get any likes because I'm different. Imagine being British. Can't have TV, knives, can't have flour, can't have eggs, and can't have any goddamn sprinkles. Where the hell did you get any of that information? It's all wrong. I made it up. This is how girls think we react to these videos. This one is for the male audience. My father set a password to the thermostat. Fedora wear. First date. She. Me. I may not have a Valentine, but it doesn't mean I can't be dripping though. At second wife with third wife. My 96-year-old grandpa has watched roughly 95% of the games I've ever broadcast. But dang, I gotta be honest, this is a very good excuse. He had to make a business decision, and I respect it. Sorry, I missed your game. The AM Revolution has been on every evening. Channel 2. Didn't want to miss a chapter. I'll watch your next game. Keep me on your list. So true. Have you ever heard a drug addict say, I have no money. I'm not going to smoke today? No, they always find a way. Are you gonna let a crackhead out hustle you today? If only there was a page dedicated to dudes taking W's. Our wife said if we get 10,000 likes, we can buy a new boat. Please like so we can spend less time with them. Dude had a night, about to be a wild Friday night. A Chinese boy walked 3 miles in freezing weather to take his exam, arriving with icy hair and red cheeks and scored a 99 out of 100. His viral photo helped raise $450,000 to heat his school and help poor students. Simple Christmas gifts ideas for men. These are all cool gifts. Kid me would be A retired veteran struggled to get a job because he needed his service dog, Charlotte, by his side. Lois hired them both. Does the dog get paid? Maybe I should get another dog. Neil McDonough, reflecting on Band of Brothers 25 years later, met his wife on set, had 5 kids, made 100 films, and honored a real-life American hero. Generational W. My wife made me move my stuff to the garage. I'm fine with that. Going out tonight, wish me luck. Is this a reminder for who you are as a person? Or is it pretending to be someone called Michael? 5 bids an hour is pacing yourself? Dude, I'm a lightweight. 1 cider is getting me not drunk, but I'm feeling it. In 2003, Sergeant Rudy Reyes was nearly killed in Iraq when a bullet pierced his Humvee's windshield, striking just as he bent down to check on his team leader's injured foot. Your depression, you getting rid of that depression. The mates who have met for a pint every Thursday for 56 years. The friends have scarcely missed a weekly pub trip since 1968. I couldn't go to the state fair because I had band practice, so my 11-year-old daughter and my girlfriend went without me. I gave my daughter $50 and told her she'd better win me a prize. I was just kidding though. When I got home, there was a stuffed green frog on my pillow. My heart just melted. It was so sweet, and the whole time I was at practice I felt bad for not going. It was the sweetest thing, and now this grown man sleeps with his green frog every night. You will never have a friend circle. You will never have a girlfriend. You will never do the deed. So be it. Life is still beautiful. There's a lot more things to life than just the things you listed. Japan has been promoting trash collecting as a competitive sport and will host the first ever World Championship in Tokyo in November 2023. In the aftermath of the 2011 Hoku earthquake and tsunami, Hideki Akawa rushed home from work to find his neighborhood flooded with up to 10 feet of water. He then retrieved a wetsuit and swam nearly 200 meters to search for his wife and mother. He eventually reached his house and found his wife barely breathing in the upper level and got her to safety. He rescued his mother 4 days later from the 2nd floor of a flooded house. He didn't just stop there though. He went into the freezing water every day to look for more survivors. Me, when I can't join in Microsoft Teams. Lol. Did you just laugh at your own comment? Yeah. I respect the hell out of it. Unboxing the new 3DS and thanking God for it. 3DS was such a good console. I'm not even remotely mad. I'm just amazed.
Did you just try to make yourself a viral meme?
He did. Sadly it failed, but maybe this video helps him. It's probably been many years. Snap. Yep, this one's going in my Handsome Kings compilation, or Queens, depends who's watching. Hi, I'm Ahmed. I'm a Muslim mental health doctor. I've swapped shifts so my colleagues can celebrate the festive period with their loved ones. This year, I'm working Christmas Eve, Christmas Day, and Boxing Day in emergency psychiatry. Merry Christmas, everyone. Not to be rude, but this guy, if I was having like a mental breakdown, a bald guy who looks like Johnny Sins is supposed to be looking after me? I think that would make it worse, man. MMA fighter Justin Wren left the octagon, and for the past 5 years has been fighting slavery and oppression in Africa. Ren has helped dig wells for clean water, grow and harvest food, and bought land that was taken from the Pygmy people. He's also working to replant trees in the areas deforested by companies seeking to exploit minerals there. He stopped fighting people to start fighting for the people. A true hero indeed. Posting a guy with autism to Cringetopia after he did a good deed and helped people. I guess we were the cringe after all. No, only 16 people have voted that. Oh, 17 because you done, but that's so cringe. My oldest just threw up at school, so I went to pick him up, and on the car ride home he threw up some more. I had him take a bath while I cleaned out the truck. It smelled like Doritos, which I discovered is why he's homesick. His friends had a chip eating contest at lunch. He won. Exclusive. Depp ditches Disney. Johnny is refusing to ever return to Pirates of the Caribbean because he's still furious at the studio for dropping him during his Amber Heard abuse case, despite the rumors that he could get 20 million to reprise role of Captain Jack Sparrow. You think that's gonna make him want to do it? Okay, if we are talking money, minimum 100 million, maybe even 200. He does not, I doubt he cares about money anymore. After a Gators game in 2017, I met Jacob Long and gave him a pair of cleats. 6 years later, Jacob is now a Marine and was in the flyover crew at the Ravens game this past weekend. I was able to meet him and his family and sign the same pair of cleats. Crazy how life works.